Should we stop IVF? I think we've been super honest on this channel throughout our IVF journey so far. I mean, you guys have been with us through everything from our first egg retrieval where we got really bad news. We were only able to get 2 embryos. I had surgery, then we were ER, then more endometriosis, another surgery in Italy, 2 failed transfers, and now the latest news, which is that my AMH has just tanked.
Well, actually, we have multiple choice to do, right?
Option number 1, which is to continue going to our clinic in Italy. And why is that tricky right now? Well, because my AMH is so low, our chances to make embryos each egg retrieval drops significantly. Remember, the first time we did an egg retrieval last year, my AMH was optimal and we only got 2 embryos.
Even because we have endometriosis
Right.
around, so because we have 15 follicles around, but
we have to remember that we got 7 eggs. We don't know if we only got 2 embryos because of endometriosis, because the eggs weren't good quality.
Yeah,
we have no idea. But obviously the chances with an AMH almost to 0 give us really difficult chances to get embryos. So that means we would go to Italy, do an egg retrieval, hope that we get something, come back here, and about 3 to 4 weeks later, return to Italy and immediately do a transfer. The reason is, with a low AMH, you want to try and move as fast as possible. This also means that over the next 6 months at least, we could be traveling back and forth to Italy a lot.
Option number 2, try to do double egg retrieval. So what it means, we go to Italy, we stay 40 days at least, and try to do double stimulation for try to have more follicles and more embryos much we can. It's not guaranteed with this option we're gonna have some embryos or not. It is just an option to go there, try to do this process really fast and spend less time to go back and forth with the airplane.
The other thing is, because of Italy's IVF laws, doing a double stimulation is the only way we can try and get as many embryos as possible. Because in Italy, if you do a stimulation and you get embryos, you have to use those embryos before you do another egg retrieval. Yeah. But there's the option to do this double stimulation at the beginning, and I think that's like the wiggle room for the law. I'm not sure, but that's what they gave us as an option. It's not easy to go to Italy for 40 days and do a double egg retrieval, guys.
Yes, because you know, okay, we have a cat. In that case, it's hard to leave our cat here for 40 days. And then thinking to bring the cat over there, we need to do all the paperwork, we need to make the chip, plan all the situation. And I don't think even we have that time to try to do that plan.
Right, we're so time sensitive right now, getting her to Italy would be almost impossible.
Yeah, and then it's hard for us to leave it for 40 days. So we have a little bit, 40 days, I don't know.
Option number 3, change completely our IVF clinic and do IVF in the United States.
I know what you're talking, I know. We did Italy, we did that, and now you come to the United States. Why is this an option, Amore? Tell.
Well, the circumstances have changed drastically from last year when we chose to do IVF in Italy.
Yeah.
Now, with this low AMH and potentially having to do a lot of cycles back to back, with that concern of having to travel back and forth to Italy, if we were able to do IVF here in the US, it gives us a lot more flexibility to do multiple egg retrievals without having to be stressed and worried about travel, booking tickets, organizing all the dates, going back and forth. The stress of travel in general is a lot on the body, plus with all the medications that I'm doing. If we were here, it would take a lot of pressure off. However, it is super expensive.
This is the problem about the US. Why we choose Italy a year ago? We chose Italy because it was cheaper. We was thinking we know have a lot of chances because for just in case for this severe endometriosis, I was thinking, oh, we're gonna need to have multiple things, and then happen.
But we didn't think we were gonna have to do multiple cycles very, very close
together. The other thing, it is the medicine's better in Italy.
There's a different protocol in Italy versus the US. And the US is more intense, a lot more invasive. Italy is a little bit more calm and less stressful.
It is all about the patient, and then here it is like a little bit all about the success rate. So they gonna do whatever they try to do it. It doesn't matter what can happen. Not at all this is all the clinics in the United States, but then when we was looking around, we figured out that in Italy it is more you are patient, they care about you. Here you was just next, they don't care about it.
A lot of clinics in the US, unfortunately, will turn away specific couples with cases that if they think that it's going to give them a low chance of success, they don't want those numbers in their database. In Italy, we found that they were accepting of a huge range, and they're very honest that they claim to have lower success rates because they welcome couples in all different circumstances.
It's not even 100% could they accept us to the
clinics. We don't even know because I have such a low AMH, guys, that it's tricky. I need to talk and see if they'll even bring us on.
We have two options in the United States. One is close by, but we don't know if they're gonna accept us. And the second option, it is a little bit far away from our house, but I think we can make it work. But we don't know yet if they're gonna accept us either. But there's more chance that they accept far away than this close to our house.
When he says close but a little bit far away, you mean 3 hours. So it's like you still have to travel to go there back and forth. We might have to stay there. You know, there's still things that are complicated and additional prices that you have to think of for travel and Airbnb and gas and all these things. We're concerned about the US for the invasiveness and also the high price, especially when we, again, don't have a lot of chance for success here.
Last option, it is drop off. Here is the silence. We actually really take consideration this option. For how hard it is to say it, like let's move on. It's really hard to say it.
Yeah, but it's something that every couple that does IVF and does not have success has to think about at some point. Where is the cutoff? Where can we decide? It might be physical limitations, financial limitations, emotional limitations. There's a lot of factors, and everybody has to decide for themselves when to stop.
So in my opinion it is, yes, I think about, okay, let's drop it. Why we keep doing this? And then you think about, I'm gonna regret in 5 years to not try the last chance, because this is the last chance, okay? We're talking about next 3-4 months and then it's over. I prefer, okay, I drop, or I prefer that the circumstances tell me it's over. I don't know, because sounds more easy to say the circumstances.
Because you're given like a hard, hey, this is it.
This is it. If somebody else tell me.
Yeah.
It's the doctor tell me. It is like, it's 0. It's done. I'm sorry, it's done. I don't know. I'm so sorry. It's done.
Yeah.
Okay? Somebody else tell me it's done. Here it is like, oh, I have the chance. Let me try. But we really thinking to drop. It is really hard to say it to drop.
A lot of people have even recommended, oh, take a little break, step back, and then get back into it. But what you guys don't realize is we don't have time to take a break.
No.
My endometriosis is aggressive, and even though I'm on medication to suppress it, it doesn't guarantee that it won't come back. And it has already attacked my AMH levels, my ovaries. Time is of the essence here. Plus, there is no chance that we can conceive naturally. I know a lot of people don't know this, even though we've said in the past, but there's always new people coming in here. I don't have fallopian tubes anymore. They were destroyed by endometriosis, and I had to have them surgically removed. So if we stop IVF, it's not going to happen naturally. We can't go on vacation and drink a glass of wine and then, oh, magically it's going to happen when the stress is gone. It's not happening. So this is the chance. And it has to happen quickly. There's not time to wait. Otherwise, I might lose all of the eggs available.
We could even lose right now when we're talking.
It's going down as we speak.
We don't know when this is gonna be over. Any day is over. So now the question is this: what you gonna choose? Okay, Amore, what is your choice between all these choices? I think it's 3 choices. There are 4.
Well, you said there were 4.
I know, but I was thinking remove one immediately, like the far away United States.
Yeah, I think we can remove that one. And then it really doesn't make sense with the added travel expenses because we're not saving anything.
We're not saving. It is a little bit more cheaper, but then if you start adding travel and that, you don't go.
Yeah.
Then what is your gut say?
If I'm totally honest.
Go ahead. I have mine.
Okay, my second one to eliminate would be the back and forth Italy. And the reason is because if we go back and forth, first of all, time.
Stress.
Well, second, stress, because again, every time you have to travel, it's exhausting. There's a lot of things that go into it. You're having to make sure you're on time. You don't miss your flights. You've got layovers. International travel is a long time and it's exhausting. Yeah. And when you're having to do that back and forth every single month while adding in all of the physical and emotional things that go into IVF, I think it's going to be too much. And at the end of it, there's still no guarantee that we'll get anything out of that. And I think it would be too traumatic.
It's two options left. It is Italy for 40 days.
In US, here, close
so,
by.
Let's say it together. Let's see.
Or there's the option to give up.
Oh. 3 options. Let's see what will come out.
Oh, I'm scared.
Really?
What if we say the different answer? Because we're going off of what our gut
and we
is,
explain
right?
why. Yeah, we explain why.
What if we say something different?
I think so. I think we're gonna do.
Oh no.
Could be give up. Could be 1, 2, 3. America.
Oh! Oh my gosh.
So
that's what my gut is telling me, but I'm still not sure.
Yeah. It is America.
I'm so nervous.
I'm so nervous too. So I just say America too. It is the most expensive. It is
so expensive.
It's gonna make us in a financially situation. We're gonna be okay, but we're gonna be to zero. Yeah. We start over. Like our
savings.
All the savings with America, they're gone. Especially if they're gonna tell us we need to do double. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be gone and we need to accept the fact and we need to start over. So all the things, when we think about it, it's over and we need to redo everything. And that was our concern.
So scared.
And it was our concern. Yeah, that was the concern number 1. But I said we don't have time. I love so much Italy so badly.
I love them. Our doctors in Italy are like my best friends.
Yeah, hard to say no, we don't go there because all the journey was fantastic and I know they was taking care of us so good. The scariness it is we start over from here from US. So what maybe they gonna tell us, oh no, we don't do like that. We're gonna try this way. So we need to start from zero from their perspective. We need to tell what we did in the past, and what they want to do. Mm-hmm. Over there in Italy, we have the history. They know what is not go wrong. So they say, okay, now we go in this direction. Okay, now we go in that direction. So it is really hard to decide that. But I was thinking, I go in Italy and we try to do the double stimulation. We don't know what it's gonna be. Then, if it's gonna be some embryos, you cannot reproduce more embryos.
You have to use those.
You have to, with the Tylenol, you need to use that.
Even if they're like the lowest grade quality.
Yeah, so then let's take a day after that. That is the only embryos we have. Gone, and that is it. And then maybe it's what we want. We want then close the chapter. United States, I feel I can start. I mean, it's not tomorrow, but you send an email tomorrow. You need to do consultation, and you start doing every single thing here.
You know, it adds financial stress. It takes off a lot of the stress of having to book travel and go back and forth.
But we're gonna be here. Jessi, because she have endometriosis, she still have endometriosis in the rectum. She have pain. So when we stop taking the medicine, Jessi for 5 days, she's gonna be in pain. The fact to be in home here, it is easy to go to the clinic, talking and
I think that will give us closure no matter what comes out of it, so that if we end up saying no more IVF, at least we gave it the last shot instead of going ahead and cutting now and always wondering.
And for price, if you think about, okay, but guys, what price we talking about? Okay, in Italy, the double stimulation, it is $5,000, the double. and you need to take the medicine. So the medicine was almost $2,000 one round. 2 rounds to that, what is it? Let's take it we pay food. It is $4,000. So we go on $9,000. In United States, the medicine is between 3 or 5,000 one round. Now I can think about it.
You having second thoughts?
No.
If we could go to Italy and get embryos with one stimulation, there would be no question that I would go to Italy.
We was booking Italy 2 days ago.
Yeah.
We was looking the flight for go in Italy for doing one round. We was thinking, let's go there, one round, and then we froze it, and then we go. But then I was thinking, in Italy, they suggest us to do 2 rounds. So Italy, they tell guys, for the MHK you have to do 2 rounds. They're not forcing us. They said, for us, you can do whatever you need to do, wherever is our choice. For the probability, the chance, the success, it is try to do 2 rounds and try to get 4 embryos. That is the Italy main goal. That is their goal.
Now I'm second guessing everything again. I don't know what to do.
The other option it is dropping.
Do we just stop IVF?
Do we stop IVF?